Welcome to the Heavy Pages podcast, a space for women struggling with an unwanted separation or divorce. I'm Josie, your host, a separation survival coach, creator of the From Devastated to Divorce program, a mother of two, and a survivor of my own unwanted separation and divorce. My mission is to help you avoid some of the pitfalls that extended my journey of growth and healing, and to provide you with tips and tools that will help get you to a place of acceptance and empowerment. Because sometimes the pages of life can be heavy, but you don't have to turn them alone. Hello, and welcome to another journal entry episode. I don't know what I'm going to be talking about today in this journal entry, but I will tell you that it's super short, like a paragraph. So I don't know if there's going to be anything super interesting here. So let's get to it, because this might be, I don't know yet, this might be a double feature depending on if I have a lot to expand on considering what I have written here. But maybe it's a very juicy paragraph, so I'll have a lot to say. We won't know until we get into it, so let's do that. This is for Friday, November 26th. So here I am, 9 p.m., watching Ben Affleck acting pretty damn bad in a movie. Nope, not with Mario or anyone else for that matter. I have no son tonight, and here I am, pretty much doing nothing. I was kind of pissed off because I thought we were going to get together tonight, but he was still off in Tampa. I'm getting the feeling that he is not at all that thrilled to hang with me. It may just be my low self-esteem talking, but still, there it is. I'm mad at myself first because I let myself get so excited about seeing him. Well, more than that, I made going to see him a big thing. I'm just a bit mad about that, and I do not want to depend on a guy. Okay, so, I really don't have much more to say about that. If you listen to my last journal entry, I've already said plenty about being dependent on someone and my self-worth and not putting value in myself. And so there it is. I should have found something else to do that night, honestly. If I wasn't out with him, I could have found other things to do, but I didn't. Instead, I stayed home and had a mini pity party, but whatever. So, you know what? It was a nothing burger of a journal entry. So how about we do this double feature? So today, let's go with our next one, which hopefully is a little more juicy. Let's find out. This one is going to be for Sunday, November 28th. Okay, so I did not feel like finishing the other night. I was pissed and mad and frustrated. I ended up going with my friend to Pleasure Island, and we had a pretty nice time. Then yesterday, I took care of some things and then went out with Mario at night to the movies to see National Treasure. And then we went to his place and I spent the night. It was okay. He still had family over, and I thought we would spend the day together today, but I ended up leaving his place around 11 a.m. And we were supposed to see each other again tonight, but it is now 6:53 p.m. and so far no call. Yes, you guessed it. I'm annoyed again. I mean, it is Sunday night. We both have things to do in the morning. He can't be thinking we will hang late. He must be thinking that we will not hang at all. I hate waiting on people. I have learned that I do not care for all of that. I have also learned that I am not 100% sure if I really am interested in moving forward with this person. I felt pretty good the first day we met, but honestly, I do not trust him. And even though he says all the right things, he is not acting on them the way I think he needs to. And you know what? Maybe I'm just a very high maintenance type of girl, but there it is. I need someone like that for me. I mean, shit, this is just getting on my last nerve. He says things will be different when his family moves, and that may be as soon as the end of this week. If that is so, then great. I want to give him till Christmas and see if he gets any better. But so far, I'm not liking how inconsiderate he's being to someone he is trying to build a relationship with. And maybe that is just it, that he is not doing that he's just using me for his male needs. And that is a very strong possibility. I personally did not care for how that went down either. I guess I should speak up a bit about what I need or like, but I will be fair and say that today was not the day for it. And he is not a mind reader. So it is only fair that I tell him what I like and see how he acts. But just have a feeling that he is more trouble than he's worth. Here are some of the things that raise red flags for me. He was on the phone with a friend and said he had to go because he was with a pause and then family. Not a friend, not a new girlfriend. He pretty much did not even mention me. Then he mentioned, while on the phone with this other person, that he went out and partied on Friday night, mentioned some girls, and mentioned that one asked to come down some weekend, and he was like, sure. I guess the guy asked to your place, and that's just a guess, and he said Orlando. I don't know. I just got off the phone with him. And I mentioned that I was bummed because we were not going to go out and because we made plans to again. And that maybe if my friends would have been available, we would have been able to do something. He said, I get some screwy thoughts in my head. And why do I do that? He said that we can't go out because he has stuff to do tomorrow and not because he is out with other people. I think he may think I'm more trouble than I'm worth. But personally, I know that's not to be the case. I know that I can be a great giver, that if you have me, I will take care of you, but you need to do the same for me. I will not settle for less anymore. And I think next time we talk, I will tell him that. I will tell him that I feel if he is really interested in seeing me and seeing if we can become something, that he has to work at me. I can't be something that he does when he has the time. He needs to make time. I will tell him that I know he is busy and has a full life, but he also wants someone to share it with him. And I'm well aware that it may not be me, but whoever it is needs to feel like they matter. And I am not feeling it. I think, honestly, that he is not doing it on purpose. He's just so used to being on his own that he does not know any better. I actually understand that. And that is one of the reasons that a person who has been married before is sometimes a better option. But I am not a quitter. So I'm going to give him a chance and still kindly demand what I feel I deserve, while giving of myself too, of course, and I mean that in that way. I will be giving as much, if not more, than I get, so it will not be a waste of his time to make the effort. Ay, ay, ay. I'm not a quitter. I'm not a quitter. That is the excuse I give myself for continuing to hold on to this ridiculous non-relationship. This is the things that we tell ourselves. This is the things that we tell ourselves when we are doing what we know we shouldn't do and when we don't have the strength to stop. I mean, I'm not a quitter. I don't know. I honestly, I'm almost at a loss for words here because, yikes. I mean, he's telling me that I have some funky ideas. I'm starting to feel a little jealous. I'm seeing the red flags. I'm questioning the red flags. Oh my gosh, is that, he gaslighted me. Yes, that's what he did. He's like, oh, that's all in your head. Why do you get these weird ideas? I mean, I don't call you for days and days. I'm not putting you I'm not giving you the time that you feel you deserve, but hey, that's all you in your head. Oh no. Run, Josie of the past, run away from this guy. He's not worth it. Stop wasting your time. Well, what else can I do? Read it, learn from it, share it with you all, so hopefully you learn something from it. Oh, but did you notice that I actually went out, like I mentioned in the last journal entry? Why am I sitting around feeling sorry for myself? Go out. And I did. I went out and I had a nice time with my friend. That was smart. That's what I needed to do. Fill your time with something else. Don't feel bad that you didn't go, that you had nothing to do. Fill your time. That's exactly what I needed to do. And so I'm glad that I went out and that I had a nice time. And then, well, we went out. He and I went out and saw a movie, and then I spent the night, didn't learn my lesson, spent the night with him again, and then was out of the house at 11. And you know what? This is something that I remember, and I felt cringy about it. I felt a little gross about it, and I wasn't happy because it wasn't just him in his place. He had family over. He had like cousins or something, other men. And I'm staying there in his house overnight. I don't know these people. I really felt slutty, gross. Like these people don't know me, but who they know is, wow, some, slutty chick that is spending the night at his place when he's got other people over. And this was not a self-esteem building relationship, honestly. I think this was probably taking me back a few steps. This was not positive for me. I was doing things that I shouldn't. I was making myself feel bad. I was questioning myself and my self-worth, and I was accepting crumbs from somebody. I was making excuses for myself. This was not a good relationship for me. This was not a positive experience for me. This was not helping me grow in my post-separation journey. This relationship was a mistake. And I will be honest, I remember, small fragments of this relationship, but reading through these journal entries, I didn't remember that it lasted this long. I didn't remember how needy I was. I didn't remember how much crumbs I continued to accept. I'm not going to say I'm disappointed in myself, but I'm going to say I don't like what that Josie of the past was doing. While I was doing it, I'm going to give myself grace for it. But I certainly don't like it. I don't like it at all. And what am I going to do? Share with you all. So hopefully you if you're in this situation now and you're feeling like you're not getting valued, you're feeling like maybe you're getting used, you're feeling like you want to date, if you're feeling any of the things that you saw me then, use my journey as an example. Stand your ground. If you're not even sure if you like the person, then why are you giving them energy? That's what I'm saying. I really didn't like this guy. I don't even know what I saw in him except that he was someone who was giving me attention. And that was my issue. He was not worth all the energy I was spending letting him honestly, tear me down some more. So if you are in the position that I was, if you're in this position now and you're with someone and you're not even sure you like them, but you're forcing yourself or you're continuing to push things along because at least it's somebody that's talking to you, please stop. They're not worth it. You're worth so much more. The right person for you is out there. Don't waste time on accepting crumbs from somebody. Don't do it. Just, find the inner strength to say no. I am worth more. I'm going to stop. Just because out of Monday through Friday, I might see him on, Wednesday for 5 minutes, that's going to carry me through until the next time I see him. That's not enough. You deserve more. Oh, he writes me at 10 p.m. every night. What is he doing all those other 12, 23 hours of the day? No, you deserve more. Yes, listen to me. You deserve more. Do not accept less. It's better to accept nothing than to allow yourself to be mistreated by somebody. You are worth more. You're worth more. Okay, I think I'm going to end it there and maybe get myself in another headspace because I'm not feeling happy about my past self at the moment. And thanks for listening. I hope you're taking something from this episode. I hope you're learning to do better than I did, faster than I did. And that's it. I'll leave you and I will catch you on the next one. Bye for now. Well, that's going to be it for this episode. If you'd like to reach out to me, you can always find me on Instagram at heavy_pages_podcast. And if you found this episode interesting, please consider clicking on that 5-star rating and following so you are notified when the next episode drops. As always, thank you for listening, and remember, sometimes the pages of life can be heavy, but you don't have to turn them alone.